Guys, what's good? It's your boy Big Drizzlax. How's everyone doing today? We're going to be talking about this Rushfaster tech kit. Excuse the noise in the background. It is peak hour. I had some tradies here. You know how it is. That YouTube life sometimes can be a little bit overwhelming. This tech kit is really awesome, and the pencil case as well. I'll talk about this a little bit later, and I also did a reel, short, whatever they're called, on YouTube, so you can check that out by itself. But they kind of redesigned the pencil case, which is pretty awesome. Now, Daniel did send me this stuff, so shout out to Daniel at Rushfaster, but my opinions are still my own.
No, I'm saying.
I'll be honest with you guys, I really dig both of these items. There are a couple little changes that I would have with the tech kit, but they are just small little changes that, I don't know, most people probably wouldn't really care about. Now, they do come in these plastic bags, Rushfaster writing. Then we have these cards as well that are attached with these nice little strings. Just the attention to detail, you always appreciate things like that. Here we are, we have a little bit of branding just here, and it's a piece of plastic that kind of comes out a little bit. It's the R, but it's upside down. And then on the zip pulls as well, we have Rushfaster. I actually really like these zip pulls, but if you want to take them off, they are really easy to take off as well, and you can personalize it and put a little bit of cordura on there. I do wish that there was, see on the Peak Design pouch, there is these little clips. I think that's just so you can put a strap on there, and you can kind of put this Peak Design camera strap on there and carry it as a sling almost. I don't want that with the tech kit. I never really like that, but I would like one of these to be there so I could clip a carabiner on there, just so you could attach things like this GoPro. What's this, a little dongle, I guess. This is the dongle for the small SD card. I don't know if they make these anymore, but they come in really handy. So I've just kind of put that onto this zip pull. On the side, speaking of dongles, this is a dongle from Kingston. We got the HDMI output on there, SD card large and small, USB-A, USB Type-C. This has lasted me about 3 or 4 years. A friend of mine does these stickers. If you want to look them up, hip hop stickers, Mark563. Now, when you put this tech kit up like this, it just stands by itself, which so many of them don't do. It's kind of like, companies don't really think about that. They're like, yeah, who cares? The other thing that I love, when you open it up, it's kind of like a tray. It works like a tray where you have access to everything. Let's start on the right. 2 pockets over here. In one of them, I have an AirTag with the little Kanye bear. Shout out to Kanye, hope he's doing better. Sandisk, these are absolutely amazing, 500 gig. You just drop a file on here and it gobbles it up. I really like that. We have Powerbank. This is from Anker. You always got to have that Powerbank. This has PD charging, 10,000 mil. These are like really affordable these days as well. Always look for PD charging. That's the little tip that I'm going to give you, because PD charging actually means that the Powerbank charges quickly, and it also charges other things quickly. So you want that feature. The last thing that we have is just this brush. This is for the lens, just to get the dust off the lens of the cameras. I got this for free. I don't know what I bought, but up here we have a spot for a pencil or a pen, I guess. And I think it was made for the Apple stylus. And the reason that I'm not gonna put mine in there is because I have this Moshi cover, this Moshi origami cover. And I like my pencil to be charged at all times. So mine just sits there and the flap kind of tucks it in, so I don't really need that for that. If you want to put a pen in there, just be mindful that this isn't stretchy material. I kind of wish that it was. Fatter caps, especially from like this Lamy Rollerball, will not fit in there. It'll fit like a normal 4-in-1 pen, easy. So I just have this pen from Olight. This is the O pen, just a small little pen in there, which matches the AirTag and matches the color of the tech kit. I love OD green. Okay, so let's go into this little pocket. Just a USB drive, flash drive, is that what you Americans call it? and just a couple of SD cards. Over here, we have another hard drive. This is the T7 Shield from Samsung, which is also extremely quick, and I love that. A lot of people make the mistake of buying cheaper hard drives, and what that does is when you're putting a file on there, especially like a video file, it just takes too long for it to transfer. With these ones, you literally drop it on the icon and it's done. And that's what you're paying for. That's what you got to realize. The same with this PD charging. There's a reason why these are a little bit more expensive than your normal power banks. Now, this little bit here, I'm not a big fan of these elastic bits, but we have a Wuben torch. Shout out to Wuben. There's links for all this stuff down the bottom as well. Just being a content creator, like, you're always gonna need a torch. This one's great because you can put it on your hat and work with your hands, and also if you want, you can put it on your key ring, and they're quite affordable. This is the G2 Wuben. Small rig camera tool, which this thing here is just amazing, especially the big plate for taking screws off the cameras and things like that. Can't recommend that enough. Then we're going to go into this last bit, which I kind of wish this pocket wasn't attached, to be honest with you, because I want to be able to put more kind of like longer things in there. It does give you 2 more pockets, but then when you're putting it all together, it just kind of all hits each other. I wish there was just one pocket there so you could put that one skinny item in that spot. I guess you could always put it in the middle. Second last item is from Tactica. Screwdriver with all its bits, flathead, T8, T10, things like that for knives. And we have a bottle opener, magnet on there, spare little spot for other bits. And this is a ruler, and also just if you need to undo any nuts and bolts. So kind of like an all-rounder tool. Shout out to Tactica for sending me this.
No, and then?
And then the cord of all cords, which is this cord from Nomad. I love this thing. USB Type-C to USB Type-C. It's long. If you need micro, you just put it on there and you just connect it like that. If you need USB Type-A, you connect it like that. And it's one cord to rule them all. Apple just came out with the iPhone 15, USB Type-C charging, and I just got the newest AirPods as well, USB Type-C charging. So pretty much all I use is USB Type-C these days. And that's it. That's the tech case. So as you can see, it actually fits quite a bit of stuff. Wow, that's kind of hard to believe. Crazy. Let me go on to the pencil case just quickly. Gonna take less than half a minute. The thing that I love about this is that it's not too big, but that it has these compartments. And the reason that I love the compartments is because if you put an expensive pen in there, you're keeping it away from other metal items like this Olfa. If you haven't used one of these, you're tripping. I think on Amazon, the Olfa and the blades are like $14 in Australia. It'd be even cheaper in America. There'll be a link for all that stuff down the bottom as well. We've got a ruler and a highlighter and some whiteout as well. But when you close it, this flap up top actually hits this one. So no matter which direction the pencil case is in, when you open it up, everything is still where it's supposed to be. And that's it.